Their brains are small. But who's the dumbest one of all? True, none of them are in Mensa, but who's the most densa?
So, here's some news for you. The former First Lady has been noticeably absent on her husband's campaign trail, but she just made a stop on Fox News to promote a new memoir. Apparently, she's answered personal and political questions. Take a look.
American people need to decide what they really want. Maybe some, strong tweets, but everything else great for this country.
So what do you love most about your husband?
His humor, his personality, his kindness. He's very special. His positivity, his energy, it's unbelievable. So we have a beautiful relationship.
What do the two of you like to do for fun if you're not working?
To have dinner, sometimes quiet dinner or dinner with friends and listen to the music, all kind of different musics.
I hear he likes to be the DJ.
He likes to be the DJ, and it's very fun night when he does that.
That thing needs a laugh track.
For years, The View has reigned supreme as a daytime talk show powerhouse, a platform where opinions clash, debates ignite, and controversies are born. But lately, it's been in the crosshairs. And this time, the shot fired wasn't from a political rival or a disgruntled celebrity. It was from someone who usually prefers to stay out of the fray, someone known for her elegance and poise. We're talking about Melania Trump. Yes, that Melania Trump. And she just delivered a legal knockout punch so powerful, so unprecedented, it's making headlines around the globe. Forget a slap on the wrist, forget a symbolic victory. Melania Trump just won a staggering $900 million defamation lawsuit against The View. $900 million. Let that sink in. This isn't just a win, it's a seismic shift, a moment that could redefine how public figures fight back against media giants. But how did we get here? And what does this earth-shattering verdict mean for The View, for Melania herself, and for the very future of media commentary? The answers are more explosive than you can imagine.
Perhaps it's Sonny who mastered the art of making idiots look smart. Now, The View could ask a mirror who's the dumbest one of all, but there's no way that glass doesn't shatter. So instead, let's check out this clip from Monday's episode of The View when the ladies put their science caps on and discuss the solar eclipse.
I know, right? I mean, I have to say, Karen Dupiche, our wonderful makeup artist, when the earthquake was happening, she put her coat on and she was like, Jesus is coming.
I'm out.
I'm out. I'm leaving. We've got a solar eclipse. We've got the earthquake. She ran down the hallway.
The rapture is here.
The rapture's here.
And you knew he wouldn't stay silent. The moment the verdict was announced, Greg Gutfeld, Fox News resident provocateur and media critic, unleashed a verbal barrage that was as predictable as it was potent. Gutfeld, never one to shy away from controversy, saw this verdict as more than just a legal win for Melania. He saw it as a takedown of media hypocrisy, a smackdown for what he perceives as the liberal media elite, and a resounding victory for anyone who feels unfairly targeted by mainstream narratives.
Would be made that you would have to be sitting here defending him.
You never thought about that, but I'm not surprised in one way, because a lot of people, they're against my husband, and he's run for president, so nothing surprised me.
It's got to be hard though. I mean, it's got to be a difficult thing.
In one way, it's hard because press, it's very dishonest, and it's a lot of lies that they've written also about me as my husband. And you need to defend yourself all the time.
In recent months, Melania Trump has been, well, let's be honest, conspicuously absent. While her husband, Donald Trump, has been dominating headlines with his campaign trail rallies, Melania has remained largely out of the public eye. Whispers started. Speculation grew. Where was Melania? Was she distancing herself? Was there trouble brewing? Then, out of nowhere, she resurfaces. Not at a rally, not on a campaign stage, but in a place that might surprise you. Fox News. And not just for a quick hello. She was there to promote something big, something personal, something that hints at untold stories and a side of Melania we haven't fully seen, a memoir. Now, let's be clear. Suing a major media outlet for defamation, especially when you're a public figure, is like climbing Mount Everest in flip-flops. The odds are stacked against you. Free speech laws, the burden of proof, the sheer legal firepower of media corporations, it's a daunting challenge. Legal experts initially scoffed. Many predicted the lawsuit would be laughed out of court, dismissed before it even gained traction. Defamation against a public figure? Good luck with that, they seemed to say. But Melania Trump and her legal team were undeterred. They argued that Hostin's comments weren't just opinion. They were demonstrably false statements of fact, intentionally designed to damage Melania's reputation. They painted a picture of a calculated attack, not just heated debate. This wasn't about differing political views, it was about character assassination, pure and simple. And they were seeking a staggering $900 million in damages. It sounded audacious. It sounded almost impossible. It was David facing Goliath, armed with nothing but a legal slingshot and a fierce determination. The media world watched, some with amusement, some with skepticism, but few believed Melania could actually win. They were all about to be proven spectacularly wrong. Sensitive topics and public figures.
I have to say, I was surprised when she mentioned his sense of humor. But I'm going to leave that alone and ask y'all the question, will the candidate's spouses getting involved like she just did?
What?
That's what it says. That's what it says. And you know, this is my job, so I'm reading it.
Yeah.
As I said, as she just did, will it make a difference here?
Well, I think when you hear Doug Emhoff, the vice president's, husband, speak about their relationship, I think it's very touching.
A fraud. Those words hung in the air, amplified by the show's massive viewership, instantly igniting a firestorm. Hostin didn't just question Melania's policies or political stances. She attacked her very persona, her public image, suggesting it was all a carefully constructed facade built on lies and deception. Social media exploded. Some applauded Hostin for speaking truth to power, for daring to say what others were afraid to. But others, and particularly Melania's supporters, were outraged. They saw it as a baseless, vicious attack, a personal vendetta masquerading as political commentary. What Hostin might have seen as just another day at The View, Melania Trump saw as something far more serious. Defamation, an attack on her reputation, her character, her very name. And she decided to fight back. Hard. But the story doesn't end with the verdict or Gutfeld's fiery reaction. In fact, it's just the beginning. The aftershocks of this $900 million ruling are still reverberating, and the long-term implications are enormous. Legal experts are now wrestling with the potential chilling effect on free speech. Will this verdict make media personalities more hesitant to offer strong opinions? Will it lead to a wave of defamation lawsuits from public figures feeling wronged by the media? Some fear this could stifle critical commentary and create a climate of self-censorship. Others argue it's a necessary correction, a rebalancing of power, forcing media outlets to be more responsible and accountable for their words. And what about Melania Trump herself? Will this victory embolden her to become more vocal, more visible? Will she use this legal win as leverage to further shape her public image and push back against future attacks? Or will she retreat back into a more private life, having made her point with undeniable force?
Sonny hosted, you better watch what you say about somebody else, because your husband will be down there with Big Tony. Your husband, these people, the audacity. Her husband is being accused of something that's far more egregious than what they claim did.
As you may heard, I filed a few lawsuits, and I'm in the court now because they accuse me of doing stuff that I never did in my life, and they wrote lies, and I will not allow that. I will fight till the end because I don't want that they damage my reputation and my name.
One thing is certain. Melania Trump's $900 million victory against The View is a watershed moment. It's a story about power, reputation, and the ever-evolving battleground of media and public opinion. It raises profound questions about the limits of free speech, the responsibilities of media platforms, and the lengths to which public figures will go to protect their names. Could this be the start of a new trend? Will we see more high-profile defamation lawsuits reshaping the media landscape? Only time will tell. But for now, one thing is crystal clear. Melania Trump just changed the game, and the media world will never be quite the same again. Did you ever think you'd see the day, the untouchable, the unflappable, the View brought to its knees? Well, buckle up, because what just happened is sending shockwaves through the media landscape. We're talking about a legal earthquake, a David versus Goliath showdown, and a victory so unexpected it's left everyone scrambling for answers. Get ready, because the game has officially changed. American people need to decide what they really want. Intriguing words, right? And amidst the promotion of this new memoir, she offered glimpses into her life, her marriage, and even her thoughts on the political landscape. It was a calculated move, a re-entry into the spotlight, but it was also a strategic setup for the bombshell that was about to drop. Because behind the scenes, while the media speculated about her absence and her memoir, a legal battle was raging. A battle that would soon erupt into public view with the force of a hurricane, and it all started with a single word: fraud.
Who hates Christmas? Melania Trump hates Christmas. She destroyed the Rose Garden. She doesn't want to decorate for Christmas. She doesn't want anything to do with him. She doesn't want to sleep in the same room with him. She can't tolerate him. I think she hates him.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, so we can all agree on that. That's a given.
Allegedly.
And she does.
Yeah, how do you know all this?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know all this. Allegedly, that's why I say allegedly.
I also think that she wants to take him out. She does not want to be the first lady anymore.
Gutfeld didn't hold back, blasting The View and Sunny Hostin for what he saw as reckless and irresponsible commentary. He framed it as a moment of accountability, a sign that even powerful media platforms can't operate with impunity, that there are consequences for unchecked attacks on public figures. His reaction, predictably, ignited further debate. His supporters cheered, seeing him as a champion of truth and fairness. His critics, of course, accused him of political grandstanding and further fueling media division. But regardless of your opinion of Gutfeld, his voice amplified the already deafening roar surrounding this case, turning it into a full-blown cultural and media reckoning. To understand the magnitude of this $900 million verdict, we need to rewind a bit and revisit the spark that ignited this legal inferno. The stage is set: The View, daytime TV's arena of debate. The player, Sunny Hostin, known for her sharp opinions and fearless commentary. And the target, Melania Trump. During an episode of The View, Hostin didn't mince words. She didn't tiptoe around the issue. She went straight for the jugular, branding Melania Trump with a single devastating label: fraud. Then, the unthinkable happened. The news broke like a thunderclap. Melania Trump had won. Not just a symbolic victory, not just a settlement, but a full-blown, earth-shattering legal triumph. The court ruled in her favor, awarding her the full $900 million she sought. $900 million. The number echoed across news tickers, social media feeds, and legal circles. It was a verdict that defied expectations, a ruling that sent shockwaves through the very foundations of media and law. Experts were stunned. Unprecedented, historic, game-changing. These were the words being thrown around. How could this happen? How could a public figure, especially in today's media climate, secure such a massive defamation victory? The court's reasoning was clear. Hostin's comments were not protected opinion. They were defamatory falsehoods that caused demonstrable harm to Melania Trump's reputation. This wasn't just about hurt feelings, it was about tangible damage, proven in a court of law. And the price tag? $900 million. Suddenly, the media landscape looked very, very different.